Hello, this is Julia Corky with Monday Mortgage Minute. We are back with Kevin Napoleon from Key Mortgage. Hello, Kevin.
Good morning.
Good morning. So let's do a little bit about sellers and what should sellers be thinking about before they go and purchase a home and list their current home?
Yeah, it's a great question. And especially in the last couple of years, this is something we've talked about a lot with people that want to buy a house, but they can't do a contingent offer, which is kind of the normal and customary way of going about that. So a couple of things that someone needs to be aware of when we're engaging with them on a topic like this is number one, we want to talk to them early in the process. So they want to get a pre-approval as soon as they can, because some people have the assumption that, hey, I own a house now, own a house for 15 years. I've never missed a payment. I just automatically qualify for a new house. Well, it's still a fully qualifying event. So we have to make sure you meet all today's standards. So before you spend a lot of time getting a house ready to sell or possibly listed, let's make sure you're qualified to buy a new property based on today's mortgage standards, mortgage guidelines. The second thing is we're going to talk about, all right, if you're trying to buy a new house, before you sell your current house, do you have enough income to support two housing payments? Even if the current house is paid off and owned free and clear, we're still going to count real estate taxes against you as an expense because we know you have to pay those. We assume you probably pay home insurance. We're going to count that as a debt. If you have an association fee, that counts as an expense. So we have to make sure there's enough income to support both those housing expenses. Another item is down payment. You have to have some sort of down payment to be able to buy the new house. A lot of people have a lot of money tied up in equity in their current house. There's a few ways around that. So that's a little bit more of a talking point on what options are available, but it's something we have to address. And then the big item that has come up quite a bit is, all right, if I'm able to make this work from a down payment, from an income standpoint, what do I do when I sell my house and I have all this equity? I have $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 that I would like to put down on a house I just bought, but now my loan's already in place. Are there options for me to transfer that money into that property and lower the payment? And the answer is yes. And that's something that we would eventually go over and discuss. But those are the things that we typically talk about early on in the process. So,
Okay, and these are all things you would do if you're going to buy without selling completely yet, because it'd be a whole nother scenario if you're going to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. If you want to go
Perfect.
non-contingent, hold on to that house first and then be able to buy. These are things that we would
You
talk
don't
about.
want to lose the home you're trying to purchase. Yeah.
Correct.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Kevin, for the information. And if you're looking to buy or sell real estate, reach out to Kevin or I anytime. Thanks.
Thanks, Julia.